And we're live.
All right. Hi, everybody.
How are you doing today, Ashley?
I'm fantastic.
Are you ready to bring our guest for today?
You know I am.
Let's go. I am too. Let's go. Welcome, Sick Tricks, Irina Tereschenko. How are you doing today, Irina?
Hi, guys. I'm doing great. How about you?
Awesome. We are doing fantastic. Monk and Lola and Zoe are all conked out behind us, napping in their respective locations. How are you doing today? How's Presley?
Presley is napping in her respective location.
That's
and
good.
yeah, I'm doing good. I've been practicing my bounces, and then Ashley and I are matching with bright green today.
I love
Great
that.
minds think alike.
Where'd you get that shirt?
This shirt?
Yeah.
Jigsawswag.com.
Ooh, jigsawswag.com. What can you get there?
You can get all kinds of things. You can get coffee mugs, t-shirts, hoodies. Actually, the one Irina is wearing is also one of our designs there. Rumor has it you could even get a skateboard if you want. So I encourage you to check it out. It's a really fun little store.
Nice. Well, let's see who's on the program so far or who's watching the program. Looks like Michelle is jumping in to say hello to Irina. We also have a couple of special guests today.
Surprise guests.
We have Cory, the director.
Woo-hoo!
And we have RJ, the sound guy / method actor extraordinaire.
Wow, good to see you guys. Thanks for joining.
RJ's cameos might be my favorite.
They definitely rival the Will Ferrell cameos of old.
Yes.
I know they're my favorite.
Well, for those of you joining us, all 13 of you, thank you for joining. Please share this. Today we have something fun. we're going to go through a number of Irina's Jigsaw Health commercials. And you may not realize, but Irina was the first one to come into Jigsaw. And we filmed her commercials sort of as almost a goof or an experiment. And we're going to play that one later. But first, we're going to start with my favorite Irina commercial. I also still have a pending lawsuit as a result of this commercial. But how about we just jump into it?
Let's do it.
No way she gets this.
Let's go! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My turn.
Oh! Call 911. I love it. I have 2 words.
Are you okay, Patrick? Are you okay? Oh, no.
Let's go.
And he drops his earpiece. You know, costume changes are risky business.
Always risky business.
Mm-hmm.
I love that commercial. And the inspiration for that was a story that you told. Really, you were at the office. You're talking about how, like, Federer hit something off of someone's head. Remind us of that story.
Yes, so I'm a big tennis fan, and there was a video on YouTube or social media where Roger Federer at a photo shoot or some kind of event takes a racket and serves at a water bottle and knocks it off a guy's head. I don't know how many tries and takes and what is the behind the scenes of that story, but I suggested if Patrick is willing to try it out, and somehow I knew he would say yes. And
well, I love how
then you guys filmed it.
And I love how Joey Farias asked, does Irina need a stunt double for her commercials and not me? Like, wouldn't I need a stunt double?
You're fine.
Well, you know,
You're
Tom
wearing protective
Cruise
eye.
doesn't do stunt doubles, so Patrick, you're probably following his footsteps.
I have been called Tom Cruise many times. That is correct.
I don't know how to respond to that. But on the subject of how many times it took, I think it'd be interesting to know how many times it took you.
Actually, we have.
And how many bruises, Patrick?
We do have a video of that.
Ooh,
For
let's
those,
We have the
for those
answer to that.
wondering. We have the answer. And it's legit awesome. It is this one right here. Oh my gosh! Different blooper. But I want to point out to the viewers at home, it took Irina 4 times, and she only hit me 1 time. And the second time that she hit it, she probably would have hit it, or that she swung, she probably would have hit it had I not got scared and moved. So why don't we show those 4 again? Take 1.
Is there close
So close.
of your face?
Step 2, step 3. Yep, right in the face. Irina, how did you feel once you hit me in the face?
Proud. Because I think everybody in the office was there, first of all, to watch it, and they were counting on me to do it. And the sooner I could deliver, the better, so everybody could get back to work. But I was actually looking out for the best interest of the company.
Very true. And important. I mean, the work has to get done sometime. Lord knows I'm not going to do it.
But gambling always takes a front seat, of course. And Irina was there to get some cash.
That is true. Here's a fun question that somebody jumped in with. Ben, as you all saw, had a cameo. Was it Ben's decision to wear a tank top for the commercial, or did he see himself in a tank top before he went on? LOL.
Well,
it was on
we're just kind of doing little shenanigans. Simone was at the office as well, and we were trying some new Jigsaw tank tops, and we just thought Ben would look good in one, and he did. And he just wore it for the rest of the day. So whatever commercials were filmed that day, everybody will know if Ben appears in a tank top, it was from the same day.
Yeah, he insisted
right.
on that.
He really likes that.
He was like, that's right. He was down with the Razorback. Corey,
Well, I kind of want to ask our production crew, our director Cory Spielberg here, like, how does it make you feel, guys, when we show up? When the talent is there, and all of a sudden we just make suggestions like this on the fly without a script, and then somehow you guys incorporate them. But what is your initial reaction when you hear something like this, and then how do you deal with those feelings afterwards?
Why do you think I'm bald, Irina? It's from all you guys coming in here, trying to tell us what to do, and then next thing you know, I'm bald.
See, yeah, mine's creeping up. So.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I mean that's our initial reaction. I fixed my nameplate for you too, so now it says Spielberg. For those of you who don't know, Irina calls me Spielberg everywhere we go.
That's right.
But I mean, it depends on the suggestion. I'll say that. Like a suggestion like this, like, hey, can I hit a pickleball at your boss? Obviously, yes, we're gonna be all in on that. But if it's like, hey, can we jump off the top of the building? Like, yeah, let's slow it down. Let's bring it back. Maybe think of some other options. So it does depend on the suggestion. But I mean, for the most part, we run a very collaborative team, a very collaborative set. So if someone has suggestions, especially if you guys have suggestions, we'll certainly take them into account and either try to work them in somehow or, sort of reshape what we're doing and get them in a way that you guys like to do it. Because we do want to make sure that you guys like what you're doing. It's always more fun to have you guys enjoying because, it comes through in the performances, I think. But yeah, suggestion like this is just hilarious, and clearly it works so well. We did it twice.
Yeah, it was really helpful in the beginning too, because we didn't really know you guys.
Yeah,
Patrick and Ashley had been getting into pickleball for a little while, but the rest of the office hadn't caught up to them. So just getting to know you guys, it took some time. So it was helpful for you to come in and have some suggestions, be like, okay, I'm starting to understand, what she likes, her sense of humor. So it's really helpful in that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say also, like, a lot of these are based around your guys' personalities as much as we can, and we try to
our perception of your personality.
Right. I'd say we've gotten better.
Wrong. Yeah.
Definitely gotten better as we went along. But we always try to incorporate that as well and like create these personas. I call it in our Jigsaw cinematic universe. Create these characters for each of you guys that work at Jigsaw. So we always try to incorporate some sense of like your own humor into each of those videos too, as much as we can.
And yet somehow Irina's always messing around.
Well, that's part of her character.
Yes.
Like part of Irina's character, she's kind of like a little devious and a little definitely silly. And yeah, I think that it's funny because I think everybody has started to have a little bit of a character.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly based off of a real true story, right?
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's check out the follow-up to this one. We did a sequel.
Let's see the sequel.
Oh boy.
Irina, you didn't even hit the bottle off my head once.
Sorry, Patrick. I guess I'm a little off today. But here's some egg relief. Well, what they say, like pros, they can really hit anything on the spot. So I'm pretty sure I hit exactly what I was aiming for.
You not only you also not only hit that jar at the end, but you destroyed that jar at the end. You hit a little too well.
So for those
thanks for sending me a new one. I really appreciate it, guys.
So literally, this was not very many takes either. This was like 1 or 2 or 3. She was 3-4 feet away, and just ripped it right into the bottom.
Yeah. Well,
And
we
we're sort of-
also get a lot of practice. Sometimes we play reg games and we're a little bit bored, so we'll play a game called Hangman, where we're going to hit players on the opposing team in different body parts. Right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg. So
That's
basically,
awesome.
that's what I kind of did there with you. Just played a little Hangman.
I still have several bruises from when we played in a rec game, which was after that.
Yeah. Pretty sure all your extremities were hit.
I almost made a beat out of all of your grunts, Patrick. I was so tempted. Ugh, ah, oh.
As I
There's
recall,
probably a market for selling that. Yeah.
as I recall, I also gave you guys some like Kelly Clarkson, and
Yep.
whatever
Some
that
different
was.
ones to work with.
Yeah, we're holding on to those for a later video, maybe.
I'll be proud.
That's right.
We never get rid of bloopers. You never know.
What do you guys want to watch next?
I think we should jump into the signature paddle because it's kind of along the lines of Irina's character Diamond, just kind of always goofing around, maybe gambling,
That's perfect.
negotiating.
Here we go.
Hey, Irina. I got your new paddle.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Would you sign it?
It's gonna cost you.
How much?
Well, show me what you got. Okay, I'll take the pickleball cocktail and the watch.
But this is my last packet.
Oh my gosh.
This one was fun because if you guys recall, we were sitting in the conference room going, well, we haven't done a sign my paddle yet with Irina, and we weren't quite sure what exactly we were going to do. So we tried a few different things and then eventually got to this one.
As I recall, so the background to that is that we did the very first one with Joey Farias.
Shout out to Joey.
Shout out to Joey. Can't wait to do a behind the scenes with him. Speaking of shout out to Joey.
Appropriate avatar.
Finesse, baby.
Yes.
There we go.
Finesse, that's right.
And Irina and I must have ad-libbed for about 30 minutes trying to find the gist of what we wanted to do. And one of the things included me picking up her, it was like, call my agent. Oh yeah, no, either you picked it up it's like you picked it up and you're like, call my agent. And it actually started calling your agent. I was like, I didn't know you had an agent. And it was so hilarious, but there was no thread at all.
I remember, that was a lot of takes.
It was a lot of takes, and eventually we sort of scripted what you saw there, but I loved it. And one of the things I love most about Irina's acting is she gets to do a lot of sort of little subtle looks. And
She's got the smirk.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly. So that reminds me that I want to do what is possibly my favorite commercial that we've ever made, which is
You can't
The
say that.
Heist.
Joey's here.
Well, I mean, look, they're all
my favorites. Yeah.
I like
There
finesse
was
myself.
also that one commercial that you guys didn't film. That was pretty good. That was also that one. The cliffhanger.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
that's right.
Yeah,
The cliffhanger.
that was
That
pretty
was
good.
Produced by none other than Kyle and Irina, and that was
And
hilarious.
Hannah Johns was the
She was the
behind the
Spielberg in that
camera.
one.
Oh,
she
okay.
was behind the camera. Yes.
Well, we don't have that one to show because we don't have it in our database. But you're right, that one was definitely epic. So we're gonna have to leave them on a cliffhanger.
So let's show
Hang on.
let's
Kyle.
show the heist. Yeah, as Joey's commenting, I see the comment.
If someone can send it
Hang
to us,
on,
we can
Kyle. It's actually the phrase was actually "hang in, Kyle."
Hang
That's
in.
right.
All right, well, let's watch the heist. Back this up for a second because it seems to be a little funky there. Whoops.
Technology.
Here we go.
God. Hurry up. Their lunch break is almost over.
Ben, Irina. Are you guys almost done? We gotta get that new fruit punch flavor ready to ship.
Sure thing, Carissa. We were almost finished.
Good, we got a lot of orders to fill. Why are you guys wearing ski masks? It's like 110 degrees out.
Bad hair day?
Always goofing around. Good,
I
we got a
love
lot
the
of orders to
pause
fill.
right here. Hold on, I want to watch this again.
We were almost finished.
Good, we got a lot of orders to fill. Are you guys almost done? We gotta get that new fruit punch flavor ready to ship.
Sure thing, Carissa.
That was very believable. And I think that you were misdelivering in your head. You're kind of misdelivering that line, but it turned out perfect. Is that right?
Yeah, whatever Patrick's suggestions on how to deliver this line were like super confusing. So I'm like basically like, Ben, I don't know like what they want. So let's
Well,
just do
thankfully, Spielberg gave you the correct delivery. Cory, what do you remember about filming that part?
Oh gosh. I just remember that it was actually 115 degrees out, and getting that first shot with the car got us in trouble. But running inside, this scene was hilarious. Basically, I was like, just, you guys are two kids getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Like that's what this scene is. And I mean, they nailed it.
Yeah.
I remember also channeling a little bit of Napoleon Dynamite a little bit earlier too, when I was like, "Hurry up!"
I'm seeing that now. Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
That was my inspiration.
Yeah, I remember
So
seeing
does that
this.
make me a method actor as well, RJ?
I don't know. I'm not really the authority on method actors. I just know that I am one. So you'll have to talk to the committee of method actors to figure that out.
Definitely stealing like an artist, though. So good work there.
Yeah, whatever your inspiration comes from, Irina.
And yes, this is at the back of our warehouse. This was actually me driving, and the first scene, we didn't know how many chances we would get to do this. So in the car with me, not that you can probably see it at this speed, but is Irina wearing a ski mask. And we got in the car, and I'm like, all right, put your seatbelt on. She's like, okay. We basically don't give scripts to our actors. We just sort of work them through each scene as we go. But I'd forgotten to give her any warning. So we start. Car is speeding. I slam on the brakes, and she's like, what the?
At least you told her to put her seatbelt on.
Safety first. We do have a commercial about that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so classic. So another thing about this script is that we had the hardest time. So the idea with our method, our team's method of writing scripts, is we like to show, don't tell. So this was during the launch of Electrolyte Supreme Fruit Punch. And we wanted to show that it was so good, because we love the flavor, that like it was worth our pros who get the product for free stealing. So we're like, how could we show this? And the funny part was like,
DM me for some fruit punch.
Yeah.
Hey, do you take Venmo, Irina?
Yeah.
Cash is king.
Is that where all that fruit punch is showing up on eBay? It's all from Irina's supply from her cash. But the script idea that the four of us, me and Ash and Cory and RJ, went round and round, and I think Jamie got in on this one. Jamie is the creative director at Jigsaw Health. We had like such a hard time condensing it because we aim typically for 30-second commercials. 30 seconds happens really fast. This one ended up being, I think, 45 seconds in total. But there was like, they couldn't get over like, why are they wearing ski masks? And like, this was a battle back and forth between me and Ashley and Cory and RJ. Like, why are they wearing ski masks? It doesn't make sense. I'm like, because they're stealing it. Yeah, but why are they stealing it? It's because it's so good. Yeah, but why are they wearing ski masks? And like, what do we do to get that, to say that? And it's like, well, what if we say like, they're having a bad hair day?
Because I mean, Ben's hair always looks messy anyway. So it's like, and it looks just funny. The hair looks funny without, when you pull the mask off. So it did work.
Shoot, actually, I guess this one ended up to be a whole minute. And another funny story about this, Ben, I'm sure he's happy that we stopped on this frame of him. But he literally did go get a haircut, I think 2 days later, and it looked really nice. And I was like, dude, thank God you had the bad hair when we were filming the heist.
Yeah, would not have been nearly as funny.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked.
And we'll take questions from the viewers as well. If you guys have any questions on there, we're keeping an eye on the comments.
And special thanks to Ben for his sacrifice of hair to the arts.
That's right.
That's right. How about we go next with, so we're at 4:25. We're probably going to go for another 15 minutes or so. How about we do the what's in my bag? Because there's a couple of great lines.
Well, we have some bloopers from that one.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
heist. Okay, good point, Cory. Let's watch the heist bloopers. Here you go, everybody.
Oh my.
Let me start it again. Oh, yeah.
Bad hair day?
I forgot the nod part.
Bombing. We're supposed to act?
Let's do it again, acting this time.
It's the hardest part of all the commercials I've ever done. We got it. Most challenging role of my career.
That's right. She kept getting twisted all around with the whole nod thing. It's like, wait, do I do it now or do I do it here? Or where am I doing?
Do I nod to Ben or do I nod to Carissa?
Give us a nod, Irina. Now that you got it down.
I think by then everyone had been like trying to get these scenes down for so long. We were like probably almost an hour in on like 1 or 2 scenes.
Oh yeah, this was at 4:30 p.m. end of the day. Had been filming all day long. We were all losing it.
Yeah.
115 degrees.
Aw, Paul Phillips, thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Our buddy at Natural Partners Full Script. Let's watch next up. Irina, is there one that you want to see next? Do you want to do maybe the Beat Simone? Because that was your idea.
I like surprises. You guys just keep doing it.
Okay.
Fantastic so far.
So
I'm enjoying being part of this screening.
So before we do this, Irina is the pro that we work with that always gives us the most complex script ideas to work with. She's like, okay, so imagine that like we're on the edge of a cliff and then a Hindenburg balloon comes by and I jump and grab it, but I start to fall. It's like, oh my God, how are we going to do this, Cory?
Cut 60 years in the future. There's space age technology all around.
It's a good imagination. I like it.
Wait, that was a script.
Yeah, it was a script. That's right. Actually, that script was kind of one of Kyle's scripts, where he's like, we're 60 or 130 years in the future, and everybody's still young because they take pickleball cocktail. I still want to make that one someday. Okay, so this one, we'll let it play. But this was actually pretty much verbatim, as I recall, what Irina was like. Here's what we do. So here we go. Beat Simone.
Beat Simone. Beat Simone. Beat Simone.
You're gonna need this.
Thanks, Ben.
Look.
And the smile.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Simone. All yours.
think Ben's wearing another Razorback.
Yep, Ben and the Razorback.
Oh my gosh, this one is so good for so many on so many different levels. Let's go backwards from the song. Well, shoot, where do we start?
I mean, having these three pros together on the same day is very dangerous.
Well, and as you note, Ben is also in a tank top, so it's still
Same
that
day.
same day.
Yeah, that's right. Once again. And for those that don't know, we do have one of the suites of our office is a gym. So this is actually still at Jigsaw Health.
Looking yoked, Ben.
That's right. Well, especially in that scene. So he's feeling pretty
That's a good frame.
Look at his face. He's really trying.
I'm gonna screenshot it for him right now and send it.
And look how pissed Simone looks. It's
She
like,
just looks like very serious.
that's right. She's like,
Except for in Irina's
Game face.
stream. Yeah.
I know, right? Exactly. So I don't know. There's a number of Easter eggs in this one. First of all, this was a video that was from a different video that we filmed, right?
Clip, yeah.
It was a clip that we didn't know quite how we were going to do this. But obviously we've got the sun flare, the dramatic pose. We've got the dramatic music going. We've got one of my favorite parts is like right here.
I know.
Hold on. Let's back it up for a second.
The chemistry between
You're gonna need this.
the actors.
She's like turns off the music. She's wearing Cory's Apple Watch.
What's this
She
watch
has-
right here?
Yeah, she has my earbuds on, not plugged into anything.
I think the funnier part of that is she's just like super intense doing this workout, and then all of a sudden she's so relaxed when she says, "Oh, thanks, Ben." Like totally flips gears.
Oh, I love it.
And the funny part was definitely for sure as she's going back into her dreamland. This part, when we filmed this with Simone, we didn't know exactly what song we would use, but we're like, it'll be like Tom Jones. It's not unusual. So I was like just clapping what I thought was about the beat, and Simone was just doing her. What is this? The Charleston or the,
Yeah.
You were also singing it too.
Yeah, right. So then when we jump over to here at the very end and it starts again, I'm doing the same clapping in the thing, I think maybe. Or no, maybe I think you were just doing it yourself, Irina, right?
Oh yeah, I had it in my head for sure. But
Hey, that's method
Well,
acting right there. You know?
That's right.
It's official.
So
I think
then
how
the
it
real
started is I gave you guys a tip, and that's kind of how our characters developed. I was like, well, you know what? Simone can actually really dance. See if you guys can put it in the commercials. And then I kind of checked in with you after the morning session if you guys did it. And step by step, I was like, well, yeah, maybe, first I'm going to be like super intimidated by Simone. And, there's like all these titles and our win and loss record and whatever. So I had to find a way how to get around it mentally, and I guess my way was trying to picture her doing something else. Well, first hydrate with pickleball cocktail, and then that will give me superpowers to imagine her in a more non-threatening environment.
Yeah.
Which was
Exactly.
dancing. So I was like, okay, I probably when I played her afterwards, I probably pictured her dancing like this. Actually, that probably helped me between the points. I'm not sure, but maybe.
So it's like, which Simone would you rather play? This
Exactly.
Simone or this Simone? Wait.
Yeah, like control the controllables,
I'd rather play that one.
We got Rob asking a good question. Whose idea was it to put Simone in pigtails?
I think it
Might
was
have been
Simone.
hers.
I want to
I
say
think it
Simone.
was.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Because she loves to do ridiculous things, if you guys didn't know.
Mhm.
Well, just
Oh,
wait
yeah.
till we get Simone on for behind the scenes. We'll get a lot more input on that. Yeah, this definitely was my. I feel like every time we do a new slew of commercials, one or two or three of them in there become my new favorite. Like when we did Joey's finesse commercial, I was like, "Oh, that's the best we've ever done. That's like so good." Okay,
So I think we have bloopers of this one, don't we?
yes, don't we?
We should.
It's one of the bloopers.
It's one where I remember Irina in the beginning was trying to like lift the weight, and either it was too heavy or it was like there was no weight on it at all when she sat down at the machine.
It might be with signature. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, 2 probably.
Irina, give us a clap. Irina, give us a clap. There we go.
I'd like to do that part.
Action.
Which is true. I did.
I was like, since when does he say action?
We're bombing it so hard. We started with the fact that I forgot my line.
Still rolling? God, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, we are. We should
Okay.
probably cut after this one.
That's what you said last time. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep. I've been in all of these.
Let's cut.
Well, that's not the one I was looking for, but actually that was still pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's in another blooper, but yeah,
All right, let's try. Oh, you think it's maybe?
it's
with
probably
someone
in one
else,
of the
yeah.
other ones. Yeah, but yeah, I
It
remember.
might be kind of fun. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I remember, loading up. I think the first time you started doing the chest press, you had it like way too heavy, and I was like, "You do realize we got to do several takes of this, right?" Like, okay, maybe I'll just lighten that up a little.
Oh, I'll bet
Well, that
it's-
was my one and only time in the gym, so maybe maybe we can film some more commercials in the gym before like my next tournament, so I can get ready.
I'll bet it's the Irina Joey. I'm gonna take a guess on this.
Irina,
one.
give us a clap.
No, it's not that one. DJ is bombing it so hard right now. I'm a DJ, not a VJ. Let's try this one though. Maybe this is it. No, not that one. Okay, well let's move on to the next one and go to what shall we do? How about okay, I've been teasing the
Yes,
what's in my
yes,
bag.
let's do that
Let's do
one.
this one. Okay, so what's in my bag? Again, going from our method of aiming for show, don't tell, and also be ridiculous.
Well, we'll see you later, Irina.
Bye, Natalie. I got it.
I got it. I do an impression of that all the time, by the way.
Oh, man. Thanks, Irina.
And that's how you do it, Patrick.
Cramping!
Pickleball cocktail.
Thank you. We need a new sound guy.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I got some. Enjoy.
Oh, I do that all the time. I got it.
Yeah, in that accent.
Of course.
The Irina accent. And I love this series, and I love this commercial because it's like, you know, you guys at tournaments have everything in your bag. Like, you got to be prepared when you're out there because you're not leaving to go anywhere. You might get called any minute to play again. So it's like, whatever you need, it's in the bag. So of course we have to make it a little ridiculous with a full pot of coffee.
Yeah, I mean the special effects in this video are off the charts. You know.
Yeah, shout out to Rob for taking a whole thing of Electrolyte Supreme directly onto his face.
Yeah, I'm like, don't breathe in.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I mean, it kind of looks like dust.
It is.
Electrolyte dust.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, unfortunately, we had to have a U of A bag, which disappointed me greatly.
Yeah,
But-
sometimes the timing doesn't work out.
That's right. But
But
oh, Carissa. Hey, Carissa. She's been in several videos, QC manager at Jigsaw Health. We also had a good suggestion here from Hella. Well, she
a
said
good
that,
compliment.
Good compliment.
You're the bomb.
And followed up to that, Rob Noonan. A new T-shirt slogan. I'm bombing it.
And Starbucks taking notes.
Coffee pot on the go bag.
Brilliant.
What?
How
Those
how
are
about we
good
show?
jokes.
It is good
Yeah.
jokes. I like the audience feedback that we're getting here. How about we do one last video? We'll end with one of my favorite to make. However, I don't know that it's necessarily an audience favorite or Ashley's favorite because she's not really a fan of this movie. But let's play it and then you can defend what's wrong. Okay, from the top.
Does she really need to be right here? I mean, come on, it really ties the room together, Rob. That's ridiculous. Yeah, well, like, you know, that's your opinion, man. Irina abides.
I really feel like I could have done a much better job in my delivery. And I apologize.
I would love some audience feedback on this one.
You
I
don't
don't know
like
if they know what are we even talking about, but just so they know, the rug is the exact replica
that's awesome.
as seen on TV. You know.
That's right. It's
In
a
this
Big
film.
Lebowski reference, everybody. Greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, Ash, you're not a fan of Big Lebowski?
Well, I've only seen it once and it was a long time ago. So I keep telling Patrick I will watch it with him again. But my main concern was that the audience was not going to connect with this. And I could be wrong. That's why I'm like, I would love to hear some feedback from the audience and see if they got it, right? Did they get it?
And my main response was there's two types of people. People who like the Big Lebowski and people who I don't like.
I would agree
He's
with
not a
that.
smart man.
But he knows
movie is
what
that
love
from?
is.
Thank you.
It's a niche audience, you know, but
But it's a
It's a
cult
niche.
classic.
It's
yes.
It's like pickleball. It's also a niche audience made up of great people.
When in doubt, double down on your niches.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So I liked that commercial. I definitely could have done a better job in my delivery. As I recall, it was a long filming day, and this one we saved for the end. And we really took a long time to set up this first scene where it was like, here, let me add that back to the sort of like nailing the carpet, the layout. And if you can sort of zoom in close, you'll see that Irina does have pickleball playing on her iPhone. And this, I believe, was based upon Irina. Didn't you once say on an interview like that you like to sometimes fall asleep listening to the sound of pickleballs?
It's your white noise
Yeah.
machine.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I prepare. That's very soothing, you know. I don't have that screen time necessarily. I just listen to it. And some matches, I can kind of tell what the score is by the way the ball is bouncing.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Well, you know, the dude was listening to tapes of bowling games, so. And he was a good athlete.
Let's go bowling.
Let's just show what Hella Spar said.
Spara. Didn't get it at all.
And that's
worry
okay.
about it.
Hella, that's okay. I still love you, but put it on
So do
your
I.
binge list.
At
And-
least watch it, I guess, and then we can talk about it later.
And
Rob,
yes.
all right, finally getting it.
Yes, I was counting the cardboard boxes. That is correct. It's an important part of our inventory process. Somebody's got
There's
to
a
do
lot
it,
of-
and that's it.
Rob notices all the little details.
A lot of
That's
layering of jokes going on in these.
That's right. Speaking of Rob,
Hey, if we don't keep track of how many boxes we have, we can't send anybody any freaking electrolytes.
there's
If you
Rob.
want to know who Rob Noonan is, it's this guy.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
And we love
Looks
him.
familiar.
Yes.
He's the man.
Excellent.
The only thing we haven't shown, and maybe we can end with this, because this was actually technically our first video we ever did with Irina or any of the pros. And this was a definite like, okay, well, let's just start with something simple and see how it goes. And it would be the packets one.
Yeah, we'll start where the beginning was. It was the very first video we made.
End with the beginning.
End with the beginning in mind.
Single shot.
The origin.
The origin video. This is the one that started it all.
And Irina just loses patience at the end and just decides to hit them all at once.
And shout out to
It wasn't as
Cody.
easy I thought as it
Yes.
would be.
Cody. What'd you
Yeah, I
say,
think-
Irina?
It was difficult. It was difficult to fire the packets and grab them to keep it realistic like this, for sure.
Right. Like keep it flowing, right? And because it's hard to just grab one and hit one and not get a whole handful. And
Speaking on behalf of Cody, I believe he would like to say, your job was hard?
good point. And it's kind of uncanny how many people have to wear safety glasses in our videos.
Thank God we have some.
Yeah, I think we've also
Okay,
figured
well-
out that Irina is the person who, if we need anybody to get hit with something, she's the one hitting them.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's part of her character diamond as well.
So there's a couple of things about this video that stand out to me. This was the first one that we made. So Irina filmed a testimonial video and we took pictures of her. And then we were like, hey, what if we sort of had her like hitting packets and then it's like a slow pushback to reveal that it's a pro hitting packets. And like Cory said, it was a one shot, meaning the camera just sort of rolls continuously. But we didn't really know how long to film back then. And right about like here, as Irina starts to hit more and more packets, she and Cody both start to break. They just both start laughing. And so we're like, well, what do we do now? Because we need more. We don't have enough footage to make a 30-second commercial. So Cory then introduced the 30 seconds or the sort of 5 second at the end, which has become kind of synonymous, I would say, with Jigsaw Health brand. The orange sort of like Jigsaw Pickleball CTA, we call it call to action. And you're like, well, how did you get the sound to not be them laughing? Well, he just stole sound from her earlier in the video, hitting the packets, put it at the end of the video, and that's how it works.
Yeah, we did 3 takes of this, and every single take just ended in nonstop laughter. And I just had to cut. I was like, I can't use this.
Yeah, super fun.
But
So
what
that's
a way
what was
to,
a
what a way to
good
kick it
day.
off.
Good day for RJ. He turned the mics on. Sometimes he forgets.
Well, you get
Sometimes
lost.
there's a boom in the shot.
Sometimes you just get lost in your character.
And you're not even on camera.
And before you know it, you're lost.
You're just lost.
You're just lost.
Well, on that note, how about we call it a day and say thank you to the amazing Irina Tereschenko. Thanks for being a part of
Yay.
Jigsaw Health, doing these crazy videos with us. You know we love it. We love working with you. We know that if there's anybody that we need as a cameo, we can always count on Irina to be there because I think you've probably been in the most videos of all.
Easily.
In
And
one
Why
way or
just
another,
show up?
yes.
yeah, she just shows up and she's like, greetings.
And she's down for whatever, and that's the great part.
That's right. Well, thanks, Hella. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Rob Jr. for jumping in. The Sports Center-esque was fun. Absolutely. Rob's still waiting on that commercial. He's talking about the one that we filmed here of Ben doing homework. But I don't know. That one we decided after the fact that
It didn't make the cut.
It didn't make the cut. The script wasn't actually that good. But
I
maybe
forgot
that's 'cause
about
we
that
wrote it.
one.
We wrote it at lunch that day.
That's true.
Maybe we'll release that when we release Ben's. We'll do that as
We'll do
a
it
hidden
as-
video.
Stay tuned, Rob. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So thank you for everybody for watching. We really appreciate you. If you want to try any great Jigsaw Health products, you know you can always find the stack at jigsawpickleball.com. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys.